Okay, let's talk.
The reason why I developed this lesson was because I wanted students to analyze the interaction of multiple events and elements within the story and look at how they influenced a character. Then I wanted the students to take that information and visually integrate it in a diverse format to show their thinking about how the character has been influenced by other characters, events, setting, and anything else within the story itself. So my goal was to have them collaborate and to demonstrate their thinking in a new way in order to get them to think about some of the skills that we've been working on throughout this semester in a more divergent way. One of our essential questions this semester revolves around how the individual is impacted by society and also how the society is impacted by the individual. The key tenets of this lesson were student agency, including voice and choice was really important to me. So students had the choice of working with who they wanted to group with. They worked in groups of 4. They had the choice of a character from To Kill a Mockingbird if they wanted to choose Jem, Scout, or Dill. They chose their own evidence to demonstrate a holistic understanding of the novel, and then also in their final product and presentation of the final product. This also helped to promote critical thinking as students had to just work together and also think about the character in a different way than we've been analyzing while reading the book. So the final products definitely revealed a lot of creativity and showed each of the students' own ways of approaching the assignment. So the assessment was formative, and while this was primarily a group assessment, I made sure to circulate throughout the room to ensure that students were on task, completely engaged, and to answer any questions that they had. But for the most part, this wasn't needed. All of this will lead to an individual assessment, which will be summative, and the students will be writing about which character has had the most profound changes throughout the novel. And they can use evidence from their visuals that they created as a group in order to support their response. I like to believe that I foster a classroom climate that promotes risk-taking and self-expression and divergent thinking, and this assignment really played to those strengths. All of this is ultimately leading to the question, how can one person enact meaningful change? And they'll be using evidence from To Kill a Mockingbird, a figure from their history or real world, and then also evidence from their own lives. So I wanted students to be able to see how what we are looking at not only is reflected in the story itself, but why it's also meaningful in their life.